I've always had a pretty good work ethic, and I also I believe that, and Lord Attenborough told me this 20 years ago. Yeah, Dickie, who passed away recently, he said, you know, when you find your ambition, all this stuff will clear up. Now, it's never that simple.
You find your ambition.
My ambition, yeah. So when you stop thinking about yourself as someone who's on the outside, and you start really seeing what's possible for me, what could I do, how could I put these jabs together and maybe get a shot at the title, that's when he thought all this other stuff would clear away. And it wound up being something that was apropos not just for me, but for you know, for a lot of other people that he did.
You know, and actors have what they call the phrase or the word behavior. Movies are about, and acting is about behavior, meaning it's not what you say, because that's usually to disguise what you're really feeling in life. It's your behavior, or now we hear words like body language, that gives you up. And it's the behavior of the person.
You know, I'd say, you know, if you love doing it, keep doing it, because you have to do it because you love it, because there's a lot of, it's a tough business. I don't want to be negative, but there's a lot of, in my experience, a lot of rejection starting out. You know, you just have to do it because you love doing it. And, you know, have perseverance, I would say. And someone, I was talking to William Hurt once, who was, when I was a young actor, and he was doing a play that my dad was in, this play Hurly Burly, and I got to spend some time with him. I was like in my early 20s, and I really was a fan of his. And you know, he said he knew so many young actors when he was starting out. I think he went to Juilliard, that quit before because they didn't have the perseverance. They weren't able to, you know, stick with it. And I think that's, you know, you just have to give it as much of a shot, even when sometimes people...
It's simpler than you think, and and it's very hard for actors, and I get caught up in that myself, where you have to do more, do something, and you don't have to do anything, nothing, and you're better off, and it'll work the way people are in life. They don't do anything. They could, you know, I'm talking to you and I'm looking at your expression, and you could have been told that somebody in your family was this or that, some terrible thing. You're still going to have the same look on your face, and that says more, allows the audience to read into it as opposed to you telling them what they should feel. And actors tend at times to try and say they have to give it something, and they don't have to give it anything. So with David, if we're just working and working and doing all these things, you don't have time to think about, well, this or that, or how do I spin it or interpret it. You just have to do it, and it'll take care of itself.